I'm Steve Newman, your state senator, and this is a message of thank you. After 35 years of serving on City Council, the House of Delegates, and the Senate of Virginia, I've decided not to seek re-election this year. I'm so grateful for so many of you who have been so kind for so long. In many ways, this is bittersweet for me. It's bitter because I'm leaving the Senate of Virginia that I love and I've adored for so many years, and also all the individuals in this building who day to day have been so helpful in me representing you in Central Virginia. I'm grateful for Sarah Owen for being leader of all of my staff and so many others that have been with me for so long. But it's also sweet. It's sweet because I get to spend more time with my family and my friends and my business. And in many ways, I feel like I have run the race and finished the task, and we all hope one day to be told, well done. There are so many reasons to be thankful. First, many of you were there when I was first elected at 23 years of age, and I had that first city council seat. Many of you I see out and tell me you voted for me back for Ward 3 City Council, and then on to the House of Delegates just down the hall here for 4 years, and then the Senate of Virginia for 28 years. The Senate has also been very kind to me over the years. They've elected me the President Pro Tem of the Senate, the highest elected office in the Senate, also Chairman of the Transportation Committee, Chairman of the Education and Health Committee. I've had the opportunity to serve on the Senate Finance Committee and of course as a budget negotiator the last few years. As I've said, there's just so many reasons to be thankful. One is the Senate of Virginia down the hall is much different than the House of Delegates or Washington. We're a very collegial body. We have friends on the Republican and Democrat side. Even though we disagree on policy, we've been very, very well to work together. There are friends in the Senate that I will never forget, like Senator Norman, Senator Saslaw, Senator Lucas, Senator Obenchain, Senator Howe, and of course some of the new guys that are coming on now, Senator Suderline and Senator Peake. I'm so grateful to have had so many friends in the Senate of Virginia. I'm thankful also for all the assistance in getting the major pieces of legislation in this bill passed, including the major reforms on transportation, the education reform that allowed for more choice in public and private education, the bills related to mental health, and as you know, I've worked on the training center because I think, even as a conservative, that God told us to take care of people who could not take care of themselves. I've been able to help so many local businesses. I'm delighted to have worked with you. And during the pandemic, when there were so many restrictions, I think we worked together to keep so many businesses afloat. And for law enforcement, those individuals in law enforcement in the local sheriff's departments, police departments, you have been so wonderful to work with, and I am so grateful. And the budget. The budget is a big bill, and I've been able to work on the budget. Over the last 32 years, I've been able to bring in about $100 million extra for our region for special projects like bridges and intersections and roads and CSO projects again, for the training center and for the defeasance of the bonds for $25 million, and so many economic development programs. You know, one of the things I'm most proud of is I was able to author the $1 billion tax relief that went back to you working Virginians after the Trump tax relief went through Washington. You know, there are so many other people to be thankful for. I've had the opportunity to serve now with 9 governors, starting with Governor Wilder, who has become a friend and someone I've learned a lot from, Senator Allen, also Governors Gilmore, Warner, Kane, McDonald, who is my deep, deep friend, Governor McAuliffe, and of course Northam, and now my good friend Governor Youngkin, who is just doing a remarkable job. I'm also thankful to the many donors and volunteers, just scores of individuals that have given up their time and talent to allow me the opportunity to serve in this building. But most of all, I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my parents who were there when I told them at age 23 I wanted to run for city council, and they were all in. and my wife, Kim. I literally could not have been here without my wife, Kim, helping me for so many years. You know, she has helped me with that first door knocking out in Fairview Heights, where she joined me, and I nervously went to that first door and we knocked on the door and asked for their vote. She's been with me through all of our children and now our grandchildren, and a tremendous helpmate, and I'm so thankful. And thank you, Kim, and I love you very, very much. My son Wesley, who is a fantastic friend, who is in a graduate program now at Liberty University, and Tyler and Callie, who now have provided Kim and I our first grandbaby. Brooks is so beautiful, and I look forward to spending more time with him. So in general, this is a thank you. Thank you for the last 35 years. Thank you for allowing me and my family to serve you and your family for the last 35 years.